Just getting everything set up, guys. It'll be probably about 15 minutes or so. Don't forget, if you came over from my Twitter handle, then you can go ahead and vote on the game we're going to start playing today. Apparently you guys are wanting me to play Fortnite. Unfortunately, I don't have that one right now, but I will get that downloaded and go through it. Alright, it looks like the poll is about to close up here. Got my coffee. And we're good to go. Let's see what's winning. So we have 7 minutes left with Smite leading the way. Which is what I assumed. I got that loaded up here. So I think what I'll do is I'll just switch over to streaming and go from there. We'll start with Smite, maybe change your mind throughout it, that's fine. Let me just switch it over to in-game here. All right, we're good to go. Let me just get everything updated here. Again, guys, welcome to the channel. Feel free to follow if you haven't there. Lurk as long as you'd like. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. We'll start with some arena, just so I can get back in the feel of it. We have 3 new quests. Gotta play as a Roman god, play Guardian, and then complete 2 quests. Plus we had 4, not bad. The Council of the Gods, let's see what we can do there. Now this game has been crashing. I did reinstall it, so let's see if it stays running the whole time now. If it doesn't, we'll probably get kicked out of the game for a bit and we'll have to switch to something else. I'll just go down the list of what was voted top on the poll there and we'll pick which one's good. I'm going to start off by playing my favorite character there, but if you guys have any suggestions for characters I should play, feel free to drop them in chat. And if you're not familiar with the game, not a big deal. We're at 28 followers. Let's see if we can get up to 30. Alright, about to go in there. Actually, I won't play with my usual god there. I'll see if I can knock out this one god quest here. Let's see, what god's in rotation today? Greek. Guardians. Alright, I guess we'll try to play as this guy to knock out 2 quests at once. Never really played it as him, so we'll see how this goes. My auto skills on because I have no idea what this guy can do. Hey, who knows, I might like this guy and pick him up. If there's any other gods, if you're familiar with the game that you want me to buy and play, I would be more than happy to. I've got plenty of money to buy at least 1 or 2. Looks like we're about to get started here. Just waiting for Thor to lock in and whoever the enemy is. Oh, there we go. So tomorrow I probably won't be streaming too much. I have some interviews I have to go to. You know, losing your job and stuff's never fun. Unless, you know, I can become a famous YouTube or Twitch star here and make millions this way, right? Some buffs. I can jump in the air and stay on the ground. Alright, let's see. Well, apparently the more I drink, the better I do, so let's just get drunk.
Minions have spawned.
speed increase. It's the worst part about most of the gods, are super slow. Oh, we just got that kill stall. That's it. Here's trying to hit us. Oh, they got me. But I got him.
You have been slain.
That works for me. Sorry, I can't really look at the comments now. I don't have a dual monitor set up here. My old monitor went out, so I'm using my TV right now.
An ally has left the game.
Like, a lot of people are leaving the game, both sides, so let's see what this turns out.
Minions have reached your portal.
Oh no, they're getting through.
An ally has been hurt.
Get up.
Back on. Don't know what to do. Yeah, they almost got us. My drunk level up. That was close. Oh, they almost got me still. Oh, he got me.
You have been slain.
Stupid worm. I almost made that. And you're respawning. Start drinking.
Minions have reached your portal.
not very good with this guy, but I'm not doing horrible.
An ally has been slain.
Healing going on, which is nice to see. I usually get too much healing.
An enemy has killing spree. Killing spree. An ally has been slain.
Run, Thor, run.
Minions have reached your portal.
Oh, and it crashed. Alright, well I'm gonna have to figure out what's up with that game. Guess we're not playing Smite now. I didn't even get to finish that match. Alright, let's see what's next. What was next on our poll? Apparently Fortnite is super popular. I wonder if I still have it installed. Let's see. It probably needs to update. If it's installed. Hey, I have one viewer in here. Looks like there's an update for Epic installer as well. Alright. Like I said, it's probably going to take me a minute to get Fortnite up, but that's what the people want. Fair warning, I'm garbage. I actually don't even know how to play Fortnite. It also looks like maybe my stream froze. We'll just switch it over to a blank screen there and see what happens. Right, Epic Games. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, let's see. Library. Fortnite. I agree, except let's see how long it's going to say it's going to take. Yeah, it's going to take a while to install. Let's see. It's a huge game. Yeah, it's going to take way too long to install that. So what was next? Total Arena. Or, yeah. We're going to go with Albion if there's not a huge queue. There we go. So we'll get Albion up here real quick. It's loading in right now. Let's see if it lets me stream it without having to use the display capture. Unfortunately. Hey, it looks like we have another viewer in the channel. Any suggestions, comments, concerns here for games to play in the future? I'll have to buy or download them, but guess not. It looks like he fell out. It's all good. Let's see if it lets me choose this now.
After 1,000 years, the mists have finally cleared to reveal Albion, the land of myth and magic beyond the sea. Back in the old world, a king who rules with an iron hand
we go.
longs for Albion's
We're up and
riches.
running.
He summons adventurers.
We'll have to switch between them, but hopefully there's not a huge queue. Yes, that is a Little Mermaid cup. So I don't know if you guys ever played this game. This game's a lot like old school RuneScape or Ultima Online, which is one of the big reasons I picked it up. I played Ultima Online a ton as a kid and really had a ton of fun with just all the different skill choices you could get and go through there. Looks like there's no wait to get in, which is great, so we're gonna get started. But really right now just focusing on getting my crafting up, but I know that's kind of boring to watch, so we'll see if we can do some instance runs and things like that. Although with this game it's a lot easier to see what is happening in chat there, but it doesn't look like we have a lot of people chatting. Alright, then my daily challenge points. Let's go ahead and start by doing a battle run here. Let me check my inventory real quick, because I'm actually rather low on gold. This should take me about 10 minutes to blow through. But it's a nice little bump in gold, up to 2,000 there. Well, that was some weird hiccups. I've never really gotten any good loot out of this dungeon. Mostly because I think it's designed for beginners with feet wet in a dungeon type situation. Oh man, he's still wrong. Fish real quick.
What do you got?
Except this does not take too long. That's it. hopefully you can pretty much craft any weapon in the game for yourself if you get high enough. They have different abilities, different qualities, all that fun stuff, which I can show you guys here in a little bit. So how is everyone in the channel doing tonight? Today? Whatever. I barely woke up like an hour ago, so. Son to daycare. And we got some good amount of gold there. Since I am in a guild, though, I do get taxed on any gold I get past, like, above 10 or something like that. Hey, we have 3. Awesome, welcome. And yeah, I'll be sure to go follow you guys. Not a problem. As soon as I'm done streaming here. And it blocks all damage for a good 3 seconds, but just time your first attack right and you don't even have to worry. So how are you guys in chat doing? Yeah, I'll pretty much follow anyone back as long as they follow me. Gotta support each other for this. Definitely getting new into streaming is a lot harder than it sounds, especially with so many popular talents. And there's just tons of games, everybody has their own personal choice and taste, so you know how it goes. Humans and their individuality. Yeah, feel free to give me comments, suggestions on what you guys would like to see me play. And I will be porting this over to YouTube after I'm done today, so if you're following or if you're watching me there, feel free to like and subscribe. I will try to get a post up on there maybe once, twice a week. I'm thinking about doing some reviews. I got a new action camera and a digital camera that I got for free. That was just broken, decided to fix it. But it's not too bad. Plus, I'm planning on doing a lot more outdoor hikes and things like that, which I will kind of post there since it's not really streamable. But right now, kind of everything's on hold because in about 2 months I'm losing my job. I love contracts. Getting pulled randomly. But it gives me more time to focus on things I want to go through. My son's going to be starting school in August. Still trying to decide whether I'm moving or not. All that fun stuff that comes with possible loss of jobs. And I'll actually be leaving here today to go into work here in about maybe an hour, hour and a half, depending on how the stream goes. It's kind of weird going into a place to work when you realize, in 2 months, everything you're doing now doesn't even matter. Other than that paycheck's nice. But I do have an interview tomorrow, so I'll let you guys know how that goes if I decide to stream tomorrow afterwards. My son here on our channel is a little bit funner, though. He tends to jump around in the background and have some fun. Playing on my phone, all that fun stuff. But I usually stream later at night. Oh, and thank you for the host. I think you're the first person to host my channel, so thanks for that. Let's see if we can clear out some of these guys before the big boss comes back. I really don't want to be fighting him with very low health. Alright. Plus, I don't really like fighting like 20 guys at once. It's never really that fun. But there you go. Gotta watch out for his area attack. So, there we go. He also has another one here in a second. When he goes into phase 2, that he's just going to spin around really fast. I'll just back out. Hopefully my charge is done to come back in with. There we go. You can tell I've done this a few times. It's one of those that you pretty much do on a regular basis. And he is down. Get some gold. Let's kill off these guys because, hey, free money. They die in like 5 seconds. And that whole thing took me about 11 minutes to clear. I'm sure I could do it faster. Maybe I'll do a speed trial of it next time I go through it. And I mean, I could repeat it, but it only gives me 1,000 gold after I repeat. Coffee. My lifeblood. Alright, let's see if we can take a trip over to Fort Selden here and see if there's any other of those quests, because those are kind of fun. And I can farm materials any day. Hopefully we can get rid of those notifications here. I forgot to turn that on. My bad. Gotta love getting random pop-ups from Reddit and all that fun stuff. This knot's a bit slower than my donkey. I don't actually have a horse yet. That's my next goal. That way whenever I'm streaming, you guys don't have to watch me ride an ox around unless I'm farming materials and all that fun stuff. But if I can get my gear score up, I should be able to do some tougher instances for you guys. But all that requires me is playing and getting it up on my own time. I'm going to make another Twitter post here in just a second, see if we can get some more people in the stream, because your support is appreciated. Thank you guys. Alright, posted that up there, see if we can get a few more viewers in here. I saw one person come over from Twitter, so that was great. Again, thank you for that. And if you guys have this game, feel free to jump in. I'm more than happy to group up with you guys. We can go do whatever. It's free to play, so it's always fun to have friends. Also, would you guys be interested in me doing live reaction videos to different stuff like news articles and things like that that I come across online that I find interesting myself? If you do, then I can start doing that as well. I might keep that mostly to YouTube Live, but I'm happy to put it on Twitch if there's a following for it. Alright, so this is one of the big cities here. There's 4 or 5 of them that you can go to. Again, I'm still learning the game, so I'm not sure all their names or anything like that. This is the one closest to me where I kind of base myself out of, but I want to see if there's any more of these portal things that we can do. Excuse me. Yeah, so it doesn't look like there's any new ones I can do, which is fine. Let's check what my blacksmithing can do. Oh, that's not that. That's PvP stuff. I don't want to sign up for that because right now I would die. It's as simple as that. But once I get my gear score up, doing some blacksmithing and all that, which is what I'm trying to find right now, see what I can build. Oh, that's a stone quarry.
Hey, love.
Cloth. Nah.
Goodbye, love.
I might actually have to sit here and just farm some materials. Right now I have my pig and my cloth farming, so I'm gonna work on that.
Deadly weapons. Agile armor.
I want to get me one of the higher up spears, like the adept spear here. I need pine and steel bars. But I can also create me some of the heavier armor by the looks of it.
Beware the
Which is
wild.
nice, although I prefer wearing plate.
Fine
But they let me
leather.
get the work leather, so
Later,
all that fun stuff. Alright, well, I'm not seeing what I need to do here. So, you guys want to see me try to go through the adept dungeon with my weak gear score? If it lets me? I want to see it because I've done the other ones. Alright, I do have it, so let's see. I don't know if you're still in the view, or in the stream, but I'll definitely go follow you. Let's see, we have... We shall see how this goes. It doesn't look like it's going to be too much harder than what I normally do, except for maybe the boss. But hey, it's another free, how much ever gold it wants to give me. And I'll go back there and grab that silver in a second. I keep saying gold, but this game's based off of silver. You can get gold, and it's kind of like a currency stock exchange, or like a Bitcoin exchange sort of thing. Which is kind of cool. A nice little concept there. So I can turn my silver into gold, or I can turn my gold into silver. I only have 1 gold right now. But you basically buy gold at this price, and you keep it. Prices rise, prices fall, all that fun stuff. Sell it when it's high, you know. Ah, stunned. That's why you're not paying attention. What's this way? Nothing. Already then. I guess I could have looked at the mini-map at the bottom. Let's get hungry. There we go. 2 more down. Yeah, so at 21 gold or silver picked up, I get taxed 1 silver for the guild. Which I do have a guild, which is cool. I don't really play with them much. I actually don't know how many of them are actually on right now. And I don't know anything about the dungeons in this game. But I have fought some pretty tough creatures just solo. Gonna rejuvenate here for a second. Oh, I forgot. Awesome, first checkpoint. Not doing too bad. Ooh, that was a nice hit. That was my powerful attack. I'm doing a checkpoint, so if I die, I've never actually died in this game. As of now, no deaths. I haven't been playing it for a super long time, but kind of proud of myself. Might actually get Lord of the Rings Online again too. That was always a fun game to play through. There's a catapult up there. Let's see. Oh, that's still. Let's back up. For a second, rejuvenate health. Let's see if there's anyone new. Nope. Alright. Thank you, whoever you are that keeps lurking on my channel. Feel free to say something if you can. I got stunned by that guy, but I'll take it. That works.
Come here.
Better run away, rejuvenate just a tad. Oh no, they reset. That's helpful, I guess. I killed one of them. Or 2 of them. There was a guy back there too that I didn't see. Either that or it was a chest. No idea. But I wasn't ready to fight them whenever I walked over here. I got a little bit close. Dodge that. So where's everybody from? You don't have to give me exact locations, just general. I'll check the chat here in just a second after I kill this guy. Not doing too bad on this new dungeon. Oh, wrong one. Nope, couldn't get out of there. That's one thing I like is how it shows you where the spells are going to go a lot more than a lot of other games. I'm going to take the stun here. Let's regenerate a little bit here. Ugh, another counter. Let's see if we can find out where this one's shooting me. Found it. Like, it pushed me out of the freaking damage there. And I will try to keep cussing to a minimum on my channel. So my son's around. And I try not to cuss on film. It doesn't always work though, unfortunately. Another one of these guys. So much for not dying ever in the game. Oops. It's okay though. It's bound to happen sometime, right? My first death. We'll try to clear out all these guys before we fight the Overseer again. I will have to eat another fish here. So eating food gives you a buff, kind of like WoW. Mana, health regen, all that fun stuff. The only ones I've been able to consistently have with me is fish, just because I fish them myself. I haven't quite learned the cooking ability on here. Well, I'm dead. Just reset it. Oh, maybe not. Does it get reset? Oh. No! Don't kill me. So apparently this guy has a huge range. But whatever. There we go. We'll health up, mana up here. Let's see if we can kill this guy. next time I do this. Hopefully. I mean, I have a decent equipment score because I've crafted some higher quality items, but that's what happens. Let's see if I can beat him. I don't know. Number 2 to get some health regen. Let this generate some health. Got him. I'll probably throw another post on Twitter here in just a minute, see if we can get a few more views, which would be nice. Let's see if we can get up to 30 followers. Kill the mice. That'll be my goal for this week, is 30 followers. Hopefully I can get more than that, but I'm also promoting my YouTube channel. So Element Air TV on YouTube will pull up any of my videos there. Feel free to go over there. Shameless plugs. Gotta love them. Again, Element Air TV is going to be pretty much just a super general channel about everything that I find interesting. So, feel free to go over there and check that out on YouTube. It's also, I'm going to see about switching some of my stuff here on Twitch to represent Element Air TV just a little bit better. I've had this switch before I came up with the concept of Element Air. Ooh, I got my spirit fighting up. So as you can see, there's across the screen are just going to be your skill point notifications. Now that I've hit a certain threshold, I can go in here and spend skill points to learn this better, basically, which gives you bonuses depending on what item it is. I'll go a little bit into that review tree once we get out of this dungeon, because it is time, and it's taking me a good minute to get through. Because, you know, I could not get past that boss. Which is going to be the boss of this episode. This is going to be one of those horrible challenges. Oh no. Move faster. Come back for this thing.
Come on! Face it! Reload! Face it!
I'll keep up here first.
Reload! Reloading!
Oh, I think I found like a glitch that I can't hit. Oh. I thought I knew. Let's go back down here and get this gold. There's another one of these over here. Okay, let's see if we can just get this one guy. And, I heard it too. Got the healers. I love healers. I don't know if I even want to be a healer in this game. It seems a little off. I could do it. There we go. Looks like we're almost to the end here. A tier 4 rat. They're a little bit tougher. Usually one-shot rats that are out in the world. Yay, unlock the Novus Tome of Insight. Every time you do that little challenge there, you get 10 learning points, which is basically how you speed up your learning process in there. I don't know if those points are limited though. I haven't seen anything that says as much. Here we go again. Doing the run. R. My bad. We're gonna rejuvenate there. Gotta check back over here. We have one viewer in here. But I am getting some pretty good retweets going. Oh man. but I'm gonna have to call it soon. Just because that whole thing about work. I have to run at least a kill one to reset it. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Run today, fight tomorrow. Where'd that guy go? Does he control further down maybe? I have no idea. I didn't kill him. Oh, there it is. So I should have just waited as long as I'm saying. How is he able to turn with his spells casting? Can you guys hear me okay? I didn't even think to ask that. On my side it sounded okay, but I don't know. I do want to get a better mic. I have a headset, but I really don't want a headset on. Oh, crap. Boss.
Shield! Shield!
That's gonna be how you die. Stupid rocks. Got him. Not too shiny. Whew, that one's done. That was tough. Let's give. I enjoyed that a lot. I don't know if it'll let me rate it now that I left. But I like those tough. I like when dungeons are tougher. Yeah, broke my record of dying, but it was fun. Let's see what time it is. What this does is it gives you 200 combat fame, which basically fame is what powers this skill tree here. So your skill tree, you start off here with the very basics, which is you'll have to earn these, but the first one is trainee fighter, trainee farmer, trainee gatherer, trainee craftsman, journeyman adventurer, and from there it branches off. I can go through all these, but the ones I'm focusing on mostly for myself here is going to be the Journeyman Hunter, which gives me access to the spear that I'm using there. And I've already got Journeyman Hunter, what was it, rank 1? Let's use the highest it can go. Then that unlocks the skill trees for each specific weapon. I might try to get my bow up as well, but I'm on Journeyman 3 for spear fighting. Or 2, sorry. But once you get to level 3, you get the special inner focus, but right now I can use all these adept spears at that level. If I go to all the way to 10, you can use expert spears. 30, you can use Master, 60 you can use Grandmaster, and then level 100 you get your Elder, which are kind of like relics basically, from what I've learned. Now, I could be 100% wrong on that, so if you guys know more than me, feel free to let me know. Torch, this just gives me passive a bonus, which helps with that spear, so it gives me extra damage and all that fun stuff. Gear. I'm also already on the furthest for spear combat, so the more I get here, you get a bonus to item power and specialization to that item. Same thing with Torch. The next thing I'm focusing on, just a quick rundown here, is going to be, where is it? My warrior armor, which allows me to use plate. Now, I haven't seen any real benefit other than the type of attacks and stuff that you get. And you can switch these out, obviously, here. So if I wanted to reduce my crowd control, I might see what the leather armor has to offer. That's a little bit different, maybe attack speed or something like that. But for now, I am going to I'm going to make a final post on Twitter, letting them know I'm coming to the 30 minutes and see if we can get a few more views. Alright, so I'm going to be quitting at 11. My time. 30. Alright, throwing that up there. Again, we are 20 followers away from getting the affiliate point there. If we can get a few more people watching consistently, as well as hitting the goal for followers, that will help a ton, because then I can get my affiliate links. You guys, if you like what you see, can donate, have some fun, get some cool emojis going, see how we go from there. For the last 30 minutes, I think I'm going to focus on gathering some hide, just so I can make a good leather set of armor, and see if there's any difference there. Now, since it is going to be ability to wear the Adept, I believe, I will try to shoot for one of those sets instead of just the standard, so it's an upgrade from what I have on currently. But I need to go get some thick hide, as well as go down into a different forest and get some higher up leather. I have a little bit, but I don't think it's enough to make a full set. I could be wrong, I don't remember exactly how much I gathered. Let's see, just sneak through here. Problem is, this game does have a lot of people since it is free to play, and gathering stuff sometimes takes forever. That's why usually I do gathering later in the evening, early morning hours, and there's less people playing. jumped over to the forest area. So depending on where I'm at here, if I'm past the river edge, I collect some thicker hide. I'm not, so I'm just gonna have to keep running. Basically, we're looking for some wool. Oh, crap, I just realized. I don't have the tools to gather leather right now. Well, back to the city. This is kind of the little starting city I'm going to go to. I have most of my resources stored in my bank there. The banks aren't connected, which is kind of bothersome. But it's not a huge deal. Most of the mounts are pretty fast. I'm just on my harvesting mount here, my pack ox. I'm going to put this aside for now. Drop this over here on the skinning tool. And I think I'm going to work on harvesting some stone as well. Don't know what the stone's for. I'm guessing it's for houses, because you can't have your own little island, basically. But you had to be a premium member for that. As for the house, I think you can get one in one of the cities without being a premium member, but I haven't tested it because all my money went to getting this ox to ride. Because harvesting without it was a pain. Basically, with this journeyman ox, you can carry 800 times your normal weight. Whereas with just the packing mule that you get from doing the tutorial or a horse, you can only do about 200, 300 times your own weight. So, you know, being more beneficial to stay on the ox here. And all those are stone, which is what I'm going to be kind of gathering, but I want to go down to this other area where there's higher up stone as well as... I don't want to run into these guys. I'm just going to run straight through the village here. They can't really damage me that much. But down here further is going to be an entrance to another forest where you can get the tier 3 level leather. Sorry. Still kind of tired. Didn't sleep well. Got like 4 hours. But thanks for bearing with me, joining the stream. You guys are dropping stuff in chat. I am trying to check it periodically, but I'm trying to figure out a way down from here. Checking the chat periodically, but since not having 2 screens anymore makes it a tad bit difficult. That's going to be my next major purchase if I'm going to continue streaming. We'll see how, if I get to affiliate or not. If I get to affiliate, then I can start kind of putting some money aside to doing more. Because like I said, with me pretty much getting ready to lose my job, I don't have a lot of spare income. Being smart and saving. Fun stuff. Alright, so we're looking for not foxes, but wolves. The foxes give you the lowest level leather. I have quite a bit of that saved up, I believe. If not, I'll have to do some more farming, but we're going to try to find a section where there's some wolves. Also, boars is another thing I'm looking for, because boars give me the level up I need to do the next level of armor, which is the kind of trying to think. But we'll have to see what we can find. I'm not super familiar with this area. But there's some wolves there that someone didn't harvest, so that's a good start. They're protected for a minute though. But that means there are wolves here. Just gotta find them. You can basically steal other people's loot if they don't take it. A lot of times people don't have enough space for it, so they just kind of leave it sitting. And after about a minute of not claiming it, someone else can come get it. Thin hide, that's what I'm working on here, and then boars should give me thick hide, I believe. I almost didn't see that wolf there. Really, I'm not focusing on getting a ton of material, I just want to get enough so I can try crafting that new set of armor. I don't know, maybe it'll help me. I've never seen this portal before. I wonder what it does. Let's investigate, shall we? As soon as I kill someone. So I'm thinking if I get about, let's see, 200 leather, that should be enough to make everything I need. Uh-oh. Don't know what the hidden keep is. But I have a funny feeling I'm gonna die. This is guessing some sort of trap. I'm out. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Alright, we'll get out of here. I'm not prepared for that, obviously. So again, shooting for about 260 now. what I need. We'll go back into the 3. Or 2. I can't count. I left my phone somewhere. So this is the other hide, well, it's medium hide. I'm guessing so it's going to take 2 of the hide that's made out of this to make one of the, or no, one of these, 2 of those. So I need probably close to 200 medium hide, which I may not be able to do anyway. Or at least right now with you guys watching. Plus, farming is never that interesting. I'm sure you guys rather fight things than farm. Looks like my fish is wore out too, and I'm out of fish. Darn. Maybe I can go catch one here in a second. Yeah, that's basically Avalon here. Definitely very RuneScape Hero-ish. But let's see if we can go find some more of anything. Lots of foxes. I don't want to fight every little thing. I don't know where to find it. Or other things. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to be done here a little early. Just because I gotta go to shower, get ready for work, all that fun stuff. I'd rather not do it today, but I have to. these little green circles around them means I can't harvest them because I knew that. Coffee's cold. Just kidding, I gotta run. Alright, so we're coming up on the end of this probably. I'm gonna finish getting these pigs. I'm a big fat pig. Darn. Hopefully this guy's not aggro on me. Jeez. Alright. Well, I think I have enough medium leather to go. I'm just gonna go back to the main town where all my materials are and see if I can craft a good set of, or just a basic set even. I would like to get my focus, so I might use my focus potion that I've been saving. That way maybe we can get some material back. Actually, you know what? I also had to grab my materials and then travel to the other city. I just forgot. So I might save that until later, because I do have to get ready. But it's definitely been fun. Thank you guys again for joining me. Looks like we have quite a few viewers in here now too. Awesome. So if there's anything like you guys want me to play or anything like that, let me give you a quick rundown of what games I have before we go. Alright. Alright, so let's see. We have Avalon, which I'm playing now. I can download Ark again. Battlefleet Gothic Armada 1, Blood Bowl 2, City Skylines, Cold Waters, Company of Heroes, Curse Tower, Fallout Shelter, don't really care too much, Farming Simulator 17, Fishing Planet, For Honor, Galactic Civilization 2, Golf with Your Friends, Hacknet, Impossible Creatures, Lego Star Wars, The Complete Saga, Lego Hobbit, Mountain Blade Warband, No Man's Sky, Pandemic, Path of Exiles, Payday 2, Rocket League, Rome Total War Alexandria, Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion, and I think I'm dying. Oh no, awesome, just someone else. Smite, Sonic Adventures 2, Space Hulk, Stronghold 2, Stronghold Crusaders Extreme, Stronghold Crusaders HD, Stronghold Legends, Subnautica, Talisman, The Hunter, Total War Battles, Empire, Medieval 2, Napoleon, Rome, Shogun 2, Warhammer, Viking, Battle of Asgard, War Thunder, all the Dawn of War games 1 and 2, Space Marine, Vermintide, The Witcher, Witcher 2, Witcher 3, World of Warships. So, if any of those seem interesting to you guys and you want to see it, feel free to let me know. Alright, let's go back to the city here, and we'll go ahead and finish this off. Plus, I'm thinking about buying a few new games. I want to get Jurassic World Evolution there, just because I like the whole sim builder, park builder idea of it. I know it's not that great, and you guys don't even have to watch me stream it if you don't want to. Not a big deal. If you guys don't like me streaming it, I'll just play something you guys do like. Oh, I'm also downloading Fortnite. There's a few other games I have, like Epic and things like that, so if any of those sound interesting, I'll put a list together, kind of compile them, and you guys can let me know. But I will tell you this, I'm horrible at Fortnite. I'd have to play it for any length of time to get good. But I've honestly never found it super enjoyable. Not my style. I do want to get a couple of first-person shooters, maybe Battlefield 5. Don't know if my computer currently can handle it without upgrades, though. But even if that list that you saw there of all my games, nothing fancies you, let me know what you guys like. I'll see about getting added to my collection at some point. I mean, I've always enjoyed gaming. You guys just give me a reason to do it all day. so this, once I get into the city here, this is where I'll pretty much quit for the day. But again, feel free to give me a follow if you haven't. I will be dropping this onto my YouTube as well. Handle over there is Element Air TV. Just search it up. It should come up relatively easily. The only one on there. I was wrong, we don't have any of the basic leather. Well, I guess I'll have to do that next time. I do have to adjust my schedule here. I don't really have one set yet, but thank you guys again for joining Element Air TV here on Twitch. If you guys are catching this on YouTube, feel free to give me a like, subscribe. I do follow back for anyone that follows me on Twitch here, so feel free to do that as well. Thank you guys again. You guys have yourself a good day.